Good morning, happy Wednesday. Good to see y'all again. So we are going to finish right along with surface area and wrap it up today with pyramids. Of course, you're used to my mistakes. We're not doing cylinders, we just did those yesterday, and we're not going to do cones this year. So we're just going to focus on finding the surface area of pyramids. So we will have to use what you used yesterday with the surface area of cylinders, your lateral area concept. Anyway, it'll be different since we have rectangles and triangles today. So, jumping right into this, some words we need to know. First, we need to know that we're only talking about regular pyramids in 7th grade. In the future years, you will talk about other pyramids that are not regular. But we need to know what regular means. So if we say something is regular, it means that everything is equal. So you have to be talking about a square base or an equilateral triangle base because all of those dimensions have to be equal if it's regular. Okay, that then means all of your lateral faces will also be equal. Okay, just knowing that those are the only types of pyramids we're talking about. The most important word today is our slant height. So slant height is different than the height of a 3D shape. Height of a 3D shape is how tall something stands from the base to, in a pyramid, to the point. The slant height is actually the height of that angled side. So it's not straight up and down, it's more of your angle. So we're talking about the lateral faces, the height of those triangles, because you will need to find that to find your surface area. Because again, remember, surface area is the area of all of those sides combined. So to find the surface area of a pyramid, it's the same concept as what we've been talking about. You have to find your lateral area first, and then you're going to find the area of your base. And with a pyramid, we only have one base. So we're really talking about these lateral areas. This is the formula that you will use for a pyramid. So we're going to take 1/2 times the perimeter times L, which is our slant height. That cursive L is your slant height. Okay? And this picture just kind of shows you why this works. Remember, surface area is the area of all of those faces, so we would be finding the area of all of these triangles if they were unfolded. So if you find the area of one of these triangles, you would take this base times this height, which is your slant, and divide it by 2 to find that area. So instead of finding the area of all those triangles, if we find the perimeter of our base and we multiply it by that slant height, it'll give us that same lateral area. And don't forget, since it's triangles, we do have to divide it by 2 or multiply it by 1/2. So this is the formula we'll use for lateral area of a pyramid. Okay? So again, we're just going to jump into some practice here. Surface area, this is the formula that we will use for a pyramid. So L stands for that lateral area, or that area of all of your lateral faces. And then we'll find the area of the base. And why am I just using 1B today? Emma? Awesome. Because we only have one base in a pyramid and the other one comes to a point. So first thing we have to do is find our lateral area. So like always, we will write out our formula and plug in what we know. Okay? I know most of us think of this as finding the perimeter times our lateral area divided by 2. Same thing. So the first thing I do is find the perimeter of my base, and in this case, my base is a square, all my sides are equal. So how would I find that perimeter? Grace? Awesome. So we would take 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25, which is the same thing as 25 times 4, which is going to give us 100. So I then can take that perimeter. I'm going to multiply it by my lateral height, or this height right here, which is the height of my triangle. So I will multiply that by 32 and divide it by 2. So we can go ahead and multiply that. We do not need a calculator for this, because if we just take half of 32, that's 16. And 100 times 16 is going to give us 1,600. So then I know that's 1,600 feet squared. And again, lateral area tells me what, Ethan? Yes, that's the area of all 4 of those triangles combined. But now I want my surface area. So to find my surface area, I'm going to use my lateral area plus the area of my base. So first thing I have to do is find the area of my base. And how am I going to find the area of my base if it is a square? A Olivia? Awesome. You would take 25 times 25, which is going to give us 625 feet squared. Now I can combine my lateral area with the area of my base. And then when I add those together, I would get 2,225 feet squared. And that would be my surface area of my pyramid. Good. If you have any questions, make sure you're asking me via Hangouts or an email. We're going to skip this one because these have different slant heights. So we're going to ignore that one for now. And we're going to jump to how I would find the surface area of my triangular pyramid. So surface area, again, is your lateral area plus the area of your base. So if I want to find my lateral area first, it's going to be the perimeter times my slant height divided by 2. These lines, even though it doesn't look like it, is telling us that this is an equilateral triangle, so all my sides are equal. So if I wanted to find the perimeter of that triangle, what would I have to do, Tice? Awesome. We would take 6 plus 6 plus 6, or 6 times 3, which would give us an 18. I am then going to take 18 times my slant height, which is my 10, and divide it by 2. Again, because I have a power of 10, I do not need a calculator here. We can take half of 18, which is 9, and 9 times 10 is going to give us 90 centimeters squared. However, that's not an answer yet. That's just the first part of my lateral area. So now to plug into my formula, I have to find the area of my base. So to find the area of my base, I am going to, no, we can't do it. We don't have a right angle. So let's just pretend this is a right angle right here. And we will use this as my base and my height. So since my sides are the same, we'll take 6 times 6 divided by 2 to find the area of that triangle, which would give me an area of 18 centimeters squared. And again, I had to plug that 6 in because it didn't give us a right angle on our triangle. So I made it work for us. Now I can plug this into my surface area. So I would add my lateral area plus the area of my base to get 108 centimeters squared. Okay? And that is it for my examples today. If you have any questions, make sure you ask. Otherwise, go ahead and give those homework problems a quick try. Thanks, guys.